Look, I've always started this morning by saying that there are three strands to this first phase. One, and we have to look at it like that, and therefore we're going to move to the next aspect of this debate, because the first strand is very simple. It was always about the BJP trying to retain the 40 seats out of 60 that it contested and won. So that is very important. The second was the Tamil Nadu election, which was really this subplot, and that would determine whether there was actual enthusiasm for a Modi expansion into the south, and that would sort of deliver its verdict. I'm sure the BJP is doing its calculations right now to determine whether that has actually taken place. And the third one, viewers, which is very, very important, is whether the BJP could use this phase to actually grow as a party and get closer to that 400 mark from another bunch of seats which no one has talked about. And that's what I want to get to, the second aspect of this debate. Let's look beyond Tamil Nadu at the rest of the regions where the polls took place in phase one. There are some numbers that have escaped attention, and these could end up playing an even more significant role than even the Tamil Nadu outcome. Here are some hard facts that could have a transformative impact on the end result that will be counted on June 4th. The NDA is looking to cross 400. And there are seats in the first phase where it could boost its numbers over 2019. I agree with a large number of people who say that the Tamil Nadu contest is not about showing that you can sweep Tamil Nadu. It's not about getting more than, 2 or 3, perhaps 4 seats. It is really about suggesting that the BJP and its ideology is acceptable. But the other areas, viewers, are where the BJP can actually grow, and that means that you will have a reduction in the numbers of the Congress as well as the India Alliance. Will that happen? Is that happened in phase one? 15 seats the BJP came close second. 15 of these seats it could win. 36 seats won by non-Congress and non-BJP, non-DMK parties. So that is also a huge area where it could expand. Do the maths, viewers. There's 36, there's 15, and of course, in those 15 are some seats where the Congress won by wafer-thin numbers. Chhindwara, Bastar, Andaman, Shillong. In fact, there are 8 seats where the BJP could easily wrest back the initiative from the Congress and the India bloc. There's Andaman and Nicobar, the Congress at 46.3%, the BJP at 45.6%, breathing down the neck of that particular contestant there. Chhindwara, Congress 47, BJP 44. That could easily swap and change. And Bastar, Chhattisgarh, Congress 44, BJP 39. The BJP is almost 40. BJP swept that state in the assembly elections. Chandrapur, Maharashtra, Congress 45.2, BJP 41. Bijnor, Uttar Pradesh, BSP 51. BJP 44. Remember, that BSP number was when they were in alliance with the Samajwadi Party. That's no longer the case. Rampur, Uttar Pradesh, Samajwadi Party 52%. BJP 42. That was again thanks to that big alliance, transformative alliance. Saharanpur, BSP 41, BJP 39, almost 40%. Muradabad, Uttar Pradesh, Samajwadi Party 50, BJP 43. All this could be changing very quickly, viewers, and therefore the opposition being marginalized even more. Is that likely to happen? Let's open this up, because this is fundamentally about dominance, viewers. Dominance. And on this point, let's go back to our panelists. Let's go back to Shekhar Iyer on this point, Smita Prakash. Smita Prakash, I've been saying in the morning the 3 basic elections to really analyze here. And I shaped them. The reason that we have been so fixated with Tamil Nadu is because it is testifying to the BJP's appeal across, but fund. And Smita Prakash, does that spell problems for India Alliance and the Congress specifically? I've shown you those numbers.
Is where the India Alliance was strong. So first phase, the BJP starts on a back foot. We've discussed this yesterday also. Now the magnitude of, the 400 par, 400 plus that the BJP has portrayed and said that they want is an extremely difficult target. And for them to get that has to come in from the Hindi heartland. And the Hindi heartland is where they had swept the polls last time. So for them to get it convincingly, they will have to look at new areas, whether it is in Telangana where they have an upper hand right now. You know, many areas south of the Vindhyas. Now, will they be able to sweep like they did in Karnataka? It's highly unlikely. They'll probably get lesser seats. So where is it going to come from? They are going to hope that they get more in West Bengal, they get more in Odisha, they get more in many other states. So for the BJP to lose this election, they have to lose over 100 seats. For the BJP to get 400 par is an extremely difficult target. But if they do that, it has to come in from some part of Western India and some part of Eastern India. As far as South is concerned, there's not going to be much of movement. That's what I feel at this stage.
Well, there are other numbers coming in. And I have to go back now to Chennai for a few moments. Numbers till 7 p.m. now coming in. Viewers, this is an upgrade and it looks very impressive. Very, very impressive. This is PC-wise. Of course, this is data till 6 p.m. Polling will continue till the last voter actually exits the polling station. So you'll have to wait till 8:39 and perhaps even tomorrow morning for the absolute numbers to come through. But the total for Tamil Nadu right now stands at 72%. And if you look at Coimbatore, if you look at some of the other seats that we've been talking about, Tenkasi, etc., all above 70%. This is a big jump, a big increase, 63 to 72%. Dr. Anand Ranganathan, something is brewing, something is happening. I can already see Dr. Raman now beginning to look at his laptop a little closer. He's getting a little worried there. Okay, he's not. But let me bring it. Doctor. Yes, Dr. Anand, 1 second. Dr. Anand Anand Ranganathan, go ahead. Yes.
With respect to my delightful friend, Dr. Raman, it's not the first time that he's been proven wrong live on air. He said it is unlikely that this year the voter turnout would actually exceed what was the last time, 71%. It's already done so. And still there are a lot of votes to be counted. So I think, again, but I do agree with him. It's very difficult if the percentage is hovering plus minus 2 or 3%, which I think it would. It would possibly go up to 74%. It's very difficult to say, whether this is going to be a tectonic election in the terms that, voters have decided one way or the other. I still would side with Dr. Raman, be cautious about this. But the fact is, we have to decide once and for all, is 2024 an election for consolidation, or for once and for all people deciding that there is no alternative to Modi? And here I come back to the question which, Rahul, if you remember, we had a wonderful debate almost a month ago. Yeah. That where was the need for the Indie Alliance to be formed in the first place? They felt the need was that they would come together and, remove this vote cutting business that happens when two parties fight for the same seat and therefore the votes are cut. The downside was that people would see immediately that out of 24, 25 parties, there is absolutely no alternative to Modi. And I'm afraid, on the balance of things, this is what has happened. Instead of the former happening, the latter is what the people are going with. That is the image that is being projected.
And let me add to that, statistically, this is the weakest phase for the BJP viewers. The weakest. Correct. And if in the state that they are the weakest, you have this. One second, Dr. Raman. Just let me. Okay, if everyone look, can I even make a small point?
The BJP is very spoken on this show. The BJP is very spoken. What's wrong with you?
Okay, I'm not the election commissioner. Stop writing letters to me. 1 second. Give me 30 seconds, please. Give me 30. Okay, Dr. Raman, please. Okay, yes.
I was accused of having been wrong.
Okay.
I said very clearly that the voting percentage will be almost identical. It is almost identical. In fact, it is a few 0.3 or 0.4 less than last time. Once the final tally comes in, it will be little more, maybe about 0.5, 0.6 more than last time.
That's not the point. The point, viewers.
I'm sorry.
No, 1 second.
No. I'm amazed.
Okay. Forget all that. Don't get.
Accused of speaking something wrong.
Okay, don't.
Within 20 minutes. It is crystal clear that I spoke and got it.
Okay, fair enough. Dr. Aman, that point is accepted. Just 1 second, relax. All of you guys, just chill out. 30 seconds, please. Look, let me just update at least the viewers on the numbers. Everyone is showing me the finger today very aggressively. I'm getting a little worried. Okay, now viewers, look. What we have is the weakest phase for the BJP, for the NDA. This is where they haven't won 50% of the seats. And in the weakest state, if the turnout is as much, now remember viewers, when elections are predictable, voters don't really like to show up. Here, it appears to me that the number is going to increase. It'll probably go up to 72, 73, even 74%. Now that tells you something, viewers. Something is happening on the ground. Either the DMK is saying, okay, everyone come out to vote to save our bacon, or on the other side, the BJP is actually getting some reception there. And that should be welcomed by all, not because we are lovers of BJP, but because it shows that democracy is alive. People are still enthused enough. And this whole dirge that is sung in every foreign university about Indian democracy wildering at the edges is a lie. Smita Prakash, am I wrong? Is it a lie? What does this tell you?
Look, we were talking about the larger picture.
Yes.
For the BJP to get this turnout, you're putting out there this turnout in the first phase. Now you look at the other phases. This is a weak phase. In the other phases, where the problem occurs for the India alliances, here the India alliance is strong. You pointed that out. Why? Solely because of the DMK, frankly.
Yeah.
They are the ones who swept the polls, so they bring in a large chunk of numbers into the India alliance. Look at the other side. Now the other phases come in. For over 190 seats, it is Congress and BJP head to head. The India alliance partners do not have faith on the Congress to be able to defeat the BJP in these 190 seats.
Yes.
Why else do you think Mamata Banerjee a few hours ago turned around and told her voters that, hey, listen, there is no India alliance in our state. So if the CPIM is coming to you, or if the Congress is coming to you, that is the India alliance. So vote for us. No, don't vote for them. Because voting for them means voting for the BJP.
Yes.
So the alliance partners are worried. In Kerala today, the CPIM is called Rahul Gandhi a clownish person. They laughed when the reporter asked them about Rahul Gandhi's statement, and they laughed and said that who is he to talk about minorities?
Well,
he doesn't even
something
allow
is happening.
the green
Look at
flags,
this.
the Islamic
Chennai
flags
North,
in his rally.
5%
So he's a
more
clown,
than
they
last
said.
time. The number 5%. It's leaping off the charts now. Yes, Sanju Verma, 30 seconds, 1 minute, please. I need to wrap up. Yes.
Rahul, I just want to say this.
Yeah.
You keep talking about, the DMK being in pole position in the south. I just have to say this. Let your audience know that when there was Cyclone Michong in 2023, MK Stalin literally abandoned the citizens of Tamil Nadu. It was the NDRF, the NDMA, which is chaired by the Prime Minister, who stepped in. And I think people don't have a convenient memory. The electorate is going to punish the DMK for its incompetence. But I will just add one more point, because you have hardly given me time. Please understand that in Telangana, the BJP last time had less than a 20% vote share, but we got 4 Lok Sabha seats. The Congress had a 30% vote share and still got 3 seats. I come back to my point that the BJP's ability to translate vote share into
people are coming out
is phenomenal.
Mr. Dharanidharan, people are coming out. She says you think you're on the pole position. Is it a slippery pole? That's the question now. People are coming out. Are you on a slippery pole? Again, you're on mute.
Sorry, See, I have the data.
Don't lose your voice. Okay, we are very over.
I have the data. I just now got the information.
Yeah.
That the vote share of women voting in this election has drastically increased.
Vote share of women is increased. Look,
that's because of women friendly. And second most important point.
Okay, you know where the women have voted in the last election in 2019 and in 2014, they've overwhelmingly voted for the BJP. Well, viewers, something is happening on the ground.